I love this summer study. We're looking at characters in the New Testament that are literally after the Lord Jesus. They've somehow gotten a vision of who He is and determined, I've got to see Him. Some were sick. Some had family members that were sick. Some were demon possessed. Some just had to know who He was. And so today we're looking at Mark chapter 10, verses 46 to 52, which is the story of a blind man begging along the roadside outside of Jericho. Mark tells us his name is Bartamaeus, which means that he has been labeled as not worth a whole lot in their society. A large crowd is coming by, and Bartimaeus cries out, Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me. There's a clue to the whole story, I believe, in chapter 10, verse 47, where Bartimaeus puts together two titles of Jesus. One is that He is Jesus of Nazareth. The second is that He is the Son of David. To believe that Jesus, who was born in Bethlehem, raised up in Nazareth, was the Son of David, was a huge statement of faith for Bartimaeus. And it literally transforms the whole passage. Because he believes that this man is the Messiah, the Son of the living God, come to fulfill the plan of God for all of mankind. Literally, he becomes a man that can cry out for mercy, that he has faith that brings about the healing and restoration of his eyesight. It's a glorious picture, all resting on the fact that he believes Jesus of Nazareth is the Son of David. But I want to tell you how that transpires. It's an amazing story. It's an intriguing story. In fact, I think for me, it's a hugely attractive story. As Jesus makes his way closer to the blind man, he begins to cry out, Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me. And the crowd warns him to be quiet. And more loudly he cries out, Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me. Jesus stops and invites the man to him. He heals his eyes, and literally his vision is restored, and he follows Jesus. I wonder, in the middle of the routines of our lives, why it is we don't stop that routine and say, I need to talk to Jesus. In morning worship so often, we have our programs together, and we're going to sing these songs, and here's when we'll pray, and occasionally this is when we'll take the offering. And you wonder if someday some of us shouldn't just stand up and say, you know, this morning could we set aside the program? Because Jesus of Nazareth is here, and He is the Son of David, and is able to meet my need, and I need to talk to Him. One of our gentlemen this week watched his wife suffer a stroke, and I can imagine that he would be here this morning and could say, before we go through the routine of morning worship, I need to meet with Jesus. This week, in the middle of the routines of your life, may you interrupt the days and the mornings and the afternoons and the evenings and take time to say, I know He's here and I need to talk to Jesus. And you will find Him sufficient to open your eyes for all that He has in store. My heart's cry for us is that we'll be more like blind Bartimaeus. That we'll stop in the middle of our days and call out to Him, and He'll open our eyes and we'll follow Him on the way. May the Lord bless you this week as you come to know more closely Jesus of Nazareth, who is indeed the Son of David. Thank you for joining us again for Just the Meat and Potatoes.